Welcome back, team. I'm going to take you through a daily movement for today. Remember, I always recommend that you get something like this done every morning, preferably in the morning, but just any time you can find the day, just kind of get down 5-10 minutes and take your body through some of these movements. It's going to do you wonders in terms of your mobility, flexibility, breathing control, kind of mental health, self-awareness. All of these areas is going to be improved with these kind of 5 to 10 minutes that you take out of your day to look after yourself and your body. So what we're going to need, as always, is just a mat to do this. I'm going to start down on our backs with a little bit of breathing. Just come down onto the mat. And from here, same as always, we're just thinking about taking a full deep breath right from deep within the stomach. Really trying to fill all of this area with air as we take a full deep breath in. Feel your back flatten against the mat. And a full exhale. Really kind of taking some time to do some conscious work on your breath. And with every inhale and every exhale, we're just trying to forget all of the stresses, all of the tugs of normal life, and just kind of allow ourselves 5 to 10 minutes just to work on our own bodies. And just keep control of that breathing. All I want you to do is your feet grounded on the floor. I just want you to start to rock your legs from left to right. So just kind of a little window wiper motion. You're gonna get a little bit of nice kind of massage into the bottom of your back, top of your glutes. So just gonna get a little bit of work into the hips. When you feel like there's a little bit more movement there, just feel free to kind of get a little bit more stretch and start to rotate from the hips. All I want you to do is just try and keep your shoulders flat on the mat. If you feel like your shoulders want to round off, just allow your elbows to touch the mat as well. And then just make sure that both elbow and shoulder remaining flat on the mat as you rotate through from the hips. Just get a little bit of separation from our hips and our shoulders. Huge part for golf swing and for daily movement and awareness. Don't be afraid if you get a few kind of clicks and pops here, totally normal, as we're just waking up this area. Nice work. Then all we need to do is straighten your right leg out and just bring your left knee up towards your chest. And what you're going to do is just grab onto the kind of top of your shin, just underneath your knee on this left side. And I kind of want you to pull it towards your chest and then pull it out. Then let it back down, pull towards your chest, and then pull out towards the armpit. A few more of these, pull up to the chest and across the armpit. Last one here, chest and across the armpit. Let's put that leg down, swap to the right side. Right leg comes up, we pull it into the chest and then out to the armpit. Repeat a few more here. Just take you a little bit of time to be a little bit aware if one side feels different to the other. Definitely the right side for me feels a little bit stiffer than the left side, so I'm aware of that today. So we just keep working through these movements. Good work. Let both feet come back down. Grab both shins now, and all you're going to do from here is just get a little bit of rocking forward and back. You're going to get a little bit of massage into this lower back area. But all we're going to do is end up in a seated position. So when you feel like there's enough work done there, just roll all the way up and end into a seated position here. Now from this position, you want to be a little bit aware of your posture. I really want you to feel like you're trying to be as tall as possible, pulling from the top of your upper head. And then from here, what we're going to do is grab your left hand over the back of the right thigh, open up with the right hand, twist and act nice and tall in this position. So nice and tall turn, big shoulder turn round, use your hand to grab you. And then again, just taking full deep breaths in from the stomach here. A few deep cleansing breaths here. Good, and just with every exhale, just feel like you can just twist that a little bit more and release that little bit of tension. Good work, switch to the other side. So right hand comes over, left hand opens up, open up this chest, nice tall posture as we rotate round, look behind us. Full deep breath in, and out. Last one here, full deep breath in, and a deep breath out. Good work. Spin all the way around now onto your knees and just tuck your toes up behind you, and all we're going to do is just work into kind of getting a little bit of breathing into this lower back. So I just want you to curl over and drop the elbows down towards your knees. That should feel like a very, very comfortable position here. And all we're going to do is take full deep breaths in to our lower back. So I'm going to take a full deep breath in, trying to fill my lower back with as much air as possible, and release out. I'm going to do 2 more here. And release out. Add the last one here. exhale. Good work. Now reach the hands out, with hands out ahead of you, lower body stays in the same position, and now we're just thinking about dropping our chest down towards the mat. So chest drops towards the mat, and I still want you to be thinking about this lower back and kind of driving into that lower back, but also we just feel now you've just taken this breath a little bit higher. So take a full deep breath in, fill with air, and exhale. And as you exhale, just feel like a little bit of tension is just being released each time. Good work. Last one here. And exhale. Good. Then just walk the hands over to the left hand side. So both hands get walked over to the left. And now we think about dropping this right armpit down towards the mat. So right armpit down towards the mat. Feel this stretch come into what is big, strong muscles in your back called your lats. Take a full deep breath into that right side. And exhale. Full deep breath in. And out. Good. Walk the hands over to the right hand side now. Dropping the left elbow down towards the mat. Sorry, left armpit down to the mat. Full deep breath in here. And exhale. And one more deep breath in. And a full exhale. Good work. Spin yourself around. We're just going to do a little bit of work in our deep squat position. So just get yourself into it. I just want you to bring your left foot up. I'm just going to get a little bit of movement into this ankle to start off with. So I've just got right leg down. I've just got my left foot down on the floor. And I'm just trying to ease this knee over my toes and then just get a little bit of movement from there. So I'm kind of moving in like a moon shape just to get a little bit of mobilization into this ankle. So just putting a little bit of pressure in, trying to make sure all my toes are grounded. And I'm just getting a little bit of kind of work down through this calf and in this ankle. Good. Again, keeping control of our breath. And when we feel like the work is done there, we can just swap to the other side. So that leg goes down, leg kind of right side comes up. We're just dropping into this side. There's so many flies around the way. It must be this time of year in Portugal where flies just seem to be attacking your legs constantly. Just moving a little bit of work into this ankle, shifting around. Good work. Now we come both feet in, and I just want you to kind of fall over from the upper body. So I want you to find this position here. I've not got my legs completely straight. I'm not putting all the strain into my hamstrings. I've just got my feet relatively straight, a little bit wider than hip width, kind of more like shoulder width. And I'm just letting myself hang out here for a little bit. What we're going to do is just drop into our deep squat from this position. So I'm going to try and keep the same position with my feet drive down, and then all I'm going to do is let my hips drop and let myself sit up into this deep squat position. Then from here, I'm going to find my base, make sure my feet are grounded, and then just stand back up into that hanging position. Every time you come back up, you can just get a little bit straighter with the legs, a little bit more work into the hamstring. So big and heavy with the upper body, ground the feet, pull yourself around, and drop yourself down into a deep squat. Good, just chill out in this position for just a few more seconds and then pop yourself back up. Legs come straighter now, let the body become a little bit more heavier with the upper body. Full deep breath in, full deep breath out. Drop down back into that deep squat, driving the knees out, opening up these hips. A few more of those. Put yourself back up, straighten with the legs, let the upper body become heavy. Good work. Golfer's tan is developing nicely. And let's drop down into the deep squat. Good work. Just have a little shift in this deep squat, a little bit shift to the right side, a bit of a shift to the left. Just moving around, getting some work done in these hips and in the ankles here. I always say with these deep squat positions, it's great to spend as much time in these positions as possible, but don't be too strict with yourself with them. Here, I'm obviously not in a full deep squat here. I'm getting some great work done in these hips as I'm popping up onto my hands. So if it's your ankles that limit your deep squat, feel free to just kind of spend some time in these positions where you're still getting some good work done in the hips in a deep squat, but the ankles are kind of not needing to be at full range to get us kind of all the way down to this position. Good work, just a little bit more work. Kind of 5 seconds or so more here. Good, now stand yourself all the way in, so bring the feet a little bit narrower. I want the legs a little bit straighter now and really, really heavy with this upper half. Take a full deep breath in here. Full deep breath out. Good, and then just let the hands go, let the head be as heavy as possible. Really, really heavy, 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 heavy. And then slowly, brick by brick, just bring yourself all the way up to a standing position. Guys, fantastic work getting your morning routine done today. Hopefully you're going to walk away from this feeling kind of revitalised, ready to attack the day.